Consumers, welcome back to Amateur Consumption. I'm Isaac.
And I'm Mary.
This week on Craft Beer, we're looking at White Zombie from Catawba Brewing.
So White Zombie is a white ale brewed in the Belgian wheat beer style, unmalted wheat. Of coriander and orange peel in here.
Interesting. Never had a beer flavored in coriander before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better known as cilantro.
And what is the alcohol percentage on this one? This is 5.1 alcohol percentage, so pretty normal for any of the light beers that maybe you normally drink.
Yeah.
So similar alcohol content there.
All right. So color, golden color, like a lager might have, or a light ale.
Yep.
So let's give it a smell.
I feel like I get some of that coriander. Am I crazy?
No, it definitely smells like a beer that I'm not excited about.
I feel like that was an accurate description. Coriander and
Herbaceous.
orange peel. Yeah.
Herbaceous for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what it tastes like.
Okay. It's kind of weird.
What do you think?
It's not, I don't find it like good or bad.
Yeah.
I'm kind of indifferent to it.
Yeah, I find it like right in the middle for me. I can feel that orange peel coming in and supporting it in a citrus note, but then like the coriander, like that aspect kind of like trailing off and not really holding its own. The aftertaste in the back of my mouth is like super bitter. When it comes to beers, I want the more bitter the better, in my opinion. But this bitterness is like a dull bitterness that I don't want in my mouth.
Yeah.
So I'm not a big fan so far.
Well, and the upfront flavor of this is very smooth, like reminds me of a Coors Light, Miller Lite. That's like that initial flavor, and then you get the orange peel, the coriander, and then that slight bitterness at the end. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah. So for Catawba Brewing, we haven't yet made it there, and so we don't know a ton about the brewery, but it is local, and we're definitely happy to give it a shout out and try it out.
Yeah, and the White Zombie we know is actually a pretty popular beer here in Charlotte. So
you definitely see it on a lot of those places that have 20, 30 taps. It's definitely usually one of them.
Yeah, and if you're someone that typically goes for that Bud Light, Coors Light type flavor, then this might be something interesting for you to try because it has a very similar body, similar initial flavor, but then you just get a little bit of different flavors from the coriander and orange peel. So it'd be something you need to try if you're in the mood for something different.
Absolutely. And that's really what I think craft beer is about. I think it's taking people who have grown up on these big name beers, Anheuser-Busch, stuff like that, and giving them an outlet to try something with more flavor, more body. And I think Catawba Brewing does a really good job of that here. This one just might not fit my palate. So what do you think for a rating on this beer?
For me, personally, I don't know that I would give this beer more than like a 3 because beer for me never really is bad. There's no like a 1 would be a bad beer. No, 1 would be Bud Light, Coors Light.
And then a 2 would be like an ill-conceived sour.
That's like weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the rating scale is a little bit different, I think, than with wine. Because with wine, I'm like, okay, a 5's average. But with beer, I don't know what average really means. It's just more
that's not
what I like.
Yeah, I agree.
And so for me, I think I would give this a 3 because I'm not a huge fan of it, but I do like it.
You're seeing the quality,
yeah,
but you don't really appreciate the taste.
Right, exactly.
Okay, I would agree with you. I'd put this right around a 4 out of 10. I won't be pulling this off the wall anytime soon and drinking it again. Yeah. But it definitely could fit someone's profile and could be that 8 or 9 that someone's looking for in beer.
For sure.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching this week's episode of Craft Beer. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Get your craft on.